The week is likely to oscillate between fear-driven risk aversion and bold market moves, with Mars, Pluto, and the Moon significantly influencing traders' psychology. Mars opposite Pluto dominates the week, indicating power struggles and aggressive market moves. Pluto, at the critical degree of 29 degrees Capricorn, forms an intense T-square aspect with the Sun and Mars, before the Sun enters Scorpio on October 22. This configuration may lead to sharp corrections and emotional turbulence, especially in speculative assets like Bitcoin and tech stocks. The last quarter moon in Leo further highlights emotional decision-making and potential price corrections. Both short-term traders seeking buy-the-dip opportunities and long-term investors strategizing for the future should pay close attention to these transits. Welcome to this week's financial and Bitcoin astrology forecast. We'll break down astrological transits that influence market sentiment, trader psychology, and risk appetite, while highlighting the best times to buy or sell, along with vulnerable periods and trigger points. In the first part, we'll focus on overall market sentiment, with a special look at Bitcoin. In the second part, you'll find a daily breakdown of key transits and market sentiment scores to guide your trading decisions. You can easily navigate through the video chapters by using the provided timestamps. Check the description and pinned comment for this week's astrological aspects and links to previous video forecasts. By understanding the relationship between planetary cycles and market behavior, you can make informed trading decisions, leveraging favorable periods and managing risks during challenging times. Whether you're an experienced trader or curious about financial astrology, these insights can give you an edge. Remember, this video is for informational purposes only and not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing. Now, let's dive into the week's astrological highlights and their potential impact on price movements and investor psychology. Market Psychology Overview, week of October 21st to 27th, 2024. This week's market psychology is shaped heavily by the Moon's transitions, Mars' opposition to Pluto, and the Sun's move into Scorpio. With Mars opposite Pluto, traders might experience a strong urge for control, resulting in a mix of bold risk-taking and defensive maneuvers. The emotional atmosphere is heightened by the Moon's phases, especially the Cancerian influence early in the week, which promotes a risk-averse mood. The week may see periods of market volatility as fear and greed swing between extremes, especially with Pluto's intensity and the Sun entering the deep, transformative waters of Scorpio. In general, a cautious sentiment will dominate, but the opportunities to buy the dip could arise, especially as fear escalates. This week's market sentiment is shaped by the dynamic interplay of Venus in Sagittarius, Mars in Cancer, and the Moon's transit through various signs. Venus in Sagittarius suggests a focus on assets linked to future growth and optimism, including tech stocks, cryptocurrencies, and commodities like gold and silver. Investors may seek out altcoins with potential for high returns, while Bitcoin could maintain its status as a store of value amid market turbulence. Mars in Cancer will bring heightened sensitivity and defensive trading strategies, leading to cautious movements in the markets. Expect volatility across assets, especially as Mars opposes Pluto, triggering power struggles and intense trading periods. Mercury in Scorpio signals news of a transformative and investigative nature, particularly regarding regulations or key financial events. The Moon's transitions will shift trader psychology, with periods of emotional decision-making influenced by its waning phases. Risk appetite, fear, and greed. The waning Gibbous moon in Cancer from October 21st to 23rd emphasizes emotional decision-making. Traders may be more cautious, swayed by protective instincts. However, the Moon's shift into Leo, October 24th to 26th, may inspire bold trading decisions and increased risk-taking, as Leo energizes individuals to seek rewards and recognition in the market. Expect risk-on behavior from October 24th onward as the Moon trines Venus and conjuncts the ascendant in Bitcoin's astrological chart. This signals an increase in market enthusiasm, where traders may act on speculative moves, boosting price momentum. The astrological indicators for this week suggest that the Fear and Greed Index will lean toward moderate greed. Key alignments like Venus trine Moon and Mars sextile Uranus promote speculative optimism, with traders feeling more secure in their investments. Key astrological influences on financial markets: Mars opposite Pluto, power struggles and market volatility. Mars opposing Pluto throughout the week introduces a combative energy into the market. This is a very tense aspect, creating power struggles and sudden, disruptive changes in the market. It's a time of increased volatility and unexpected moves, particularly around heavy resistance and support levels for Bitcoin. Sharp price corrections or unexpected spikes are possible, making it risky for aggressive entries. Mars, in Cancer, BTC's 12th house, could stir up hidden fears and subconscious doubts in traders, leading to risk-averse behavior. On the other hand, Pluto, now direct at 29 degrees Capricorn, marks a critical turning point in Bitcoin's 6th house of work and routines, signaling the possibility of restructuring in how traders approach the market. This aspect may lead to extreme price swings, with moments of aggressive selling followed by sudden recoveries. Moon phases, timing key moves. The moon plays a significant role in influencing market psychology and Bitcoin's price movement. As the moon moves through Cancer, Leo, and Virgo this week, emotional reactions from traders could lead to erratic price movements. October 21st to 23rd, as the moon moves through Cancer, BTC's 11th and 12th houses, the emotional climate may feel turbulent. Traders could act based on fear, leading to sharp sell-offs, especially around October 22nd when the transiting moon opposes Bitcoin's natal Mars and Pluto. This could be a vulnerable period where it's best to avoid major trades. October 24th to 26th, the moon will trine Uranus and Venus, signaling a potential surge in price. This could mark a good point for short-term traders to enter positions and capitalize on any upward price movements. The last quarter moon in Leo on October 24th is a major emotional turning point for the week, impacting traders' willingness to take risks. This phase, marking the halfway point between the full and new moons, often triggers introspection and critical decision-making, leading to more cautious moves in the market. Occurring in Bitcoin's 12th house, this phase suggests a re-evaluation of trends and positions. This lunar phase in Leo may bring heightened speculation and risk-taking, but investors should be cautious of over-leveraging during this time. Sun in Libra, until October 22, 2024, stock markets. The Sun in Libra often brings balance and attempts to restore equilibrium in the markets. Historically, this period can be a time of reduced volatility as investors seek stability, particularly in blue-chip stocks and large-cap indexes. However, as the Sun prepares to move into Scorpio, there could be an increase in volatility and speculative interest in certain sectors. Precious metals. Libra, ruled by Venus, tends to promote harmony, which often sees gold and silver stabilizing or seeing less aggressive price moves. There may be a sideways trend for precious metals until Scorpio's influence brings heightened demand for safe haven assets. Cryptos, Bitcoin and XRP could see price consolidation during the final days of Libra. The market might show more stability, but significant bullish or bearish trends often appear after the Sun moves into Scorpio, which brings intensity and transformation. Dollar index. Libra's balanced energy typically doesn't favor strong currency moves. There could be range-bound trading, but volatility may increase as the Sun moves towards Scorpio. Sun enters Scorpio, October 22, 2024, stock markets. Historically, the Sun in Scorpio is linked with volatility and transformation. Sudden market shifts are common, especially in speculative sectors like tech and biotech. The potential for market corrections increases, and investor sentiment may become more risk-averse. Precious metals. Scorpio's intense energy tends to boost the demand for safe haven assets like gold and silver, especially if markets show signs of uncertainty or fear. Historically, precious metals have rallied during this period. Cryptos, Bitcoin and XRP could experience strong price moves during Scorpio transits. Volatility is higher, and significant price swings are more frequent. Historically, these cryptos have seen both sharp declines and powerful rallies under Scorpio's influence. Dollar index. The dollar index may strengthen as Scorpio brings a more defensive market mood, but this depends on broader economic factors. Traders may seek safety in the dollar if equity markets falter. Sun square Pluto, October 22 transformation in sentiment. The Sun squares Pluto on October 22, adding intensity to the Mars-Pluto opposition. This square adds intensity, likely pushing Bitcoin's price towards extreme levels. Bitcoin may face strong resistance, and a correction could occur around this date. Power struggles between bulls and bears may result in major resistance levels being tested. However, when the Sun enters Scorpio later that day, moving into Bitcoin's fourth house, we could see a psychological shift toward greater consolidation and stronger support levels. Traders may become more cautious and defensive, waiting for stronger signals before entering large positions. This is a time to be cautious, as it indicates a potential downside. Strategy. Short-term traders should monitor support and resistance levels closely around October 22 to 23. If Bitcoin tests significant support, it might signal an opportunity to enter the market for short-term gains. Venus trine North Node, favorable for long-term buying. On October 22, Venus in Sagittarius forms a trine to the North Node, which resides in Aries, BTC's ninth house. This is a favorable aspect for long-term value creation. Bitcoin, represented by Venus in its fifth house, suggests growing confidence among institutional investors and potential news that could boost market sentiment. Long-term traders may see this aspect as a buying opportunity, particularly if there is a dip in prices. Strategy. For long-term traders, October 22 to 23 represents an excellent moment to buy the dip as Venus brings positive, future-oriented energy. Prices are likely to stabilize or begin to recover following any declines earlier in the week. Uranus retrograde in Taurus sextile Neptune retrograde in Pisces. This aspect can bring a sense of idealism to the market but also contributes to confusion. Uranus, ruling sudden changes and innovation, interacting with Neptune's fogginess, means the market may have periods where it lacks clear direction. However, it also supports new, unconventional strategies, such as the use of alternative indicators or sentiment analysis. Pluto at the critical 29 degrees Capricorn. Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn signifies a transformative period for Bitcoin. In BTC's sixth house, this energy could manifest as market corrections driven by broader economic factors or regulatory shifts. This marks a period of potential breaking points, where Bitcoin's price may move sharply up or down, possibly signaling a major trend reversal. Market sentiment analysis for the week of October 21 to 27, 2024. The overall sentiment for the week is driven by Neptune's influence, suggesting that traders should remain cautious due to the potential for misjudgment, while Mars and Moon's strong presence highlights volatility and aggressive trading, particularly in speculative assets like cryptocurrencies and tech stocks. Pluto square to the Sun midweek may introduce power struggles and sharp corrections, underscoring the importance of staying alert to sentiment shifts. Although the week holds promise for gains in innovative sectors, market participants should brace for volatility and emotional market behavior. Water and air are the dominant elements, with Neptune being the key planetary influence indicating emotional and reactive market conditions. Neptune's strong presence suggests confusion, illusions, and sensitivity in market reactions, while Mars' aggressive energy points to potential bold, impulsive trading strategies. Pluto brings themes of power and control, especially with its square to the Sun, signaling potential sharp corrections. Major aspects, such as Sun trine Saturn and Mercury trine Neptune, favor long-term stability and innovation, benefiting tech stocks, while the Sun square Pluto indicates possible volatility. Tech stocks are seen as bullish with a sentiment score of 710, supported by aspects favorable to growth and innovation, but tempered by Pluto's disruptive influence. Precious metals lean cautiously bullish at 610, benefiting from emotional security but facing potential downturns from Pluto's challenging aspects. The dollar index is bearish with a score of 410, weighed down by Jupiter retrograde and Neptune's influence, which signal weakness and challenges. Bitcoin stands out with a very bullish sentiment at 810, driven by strong water and air influences and favorable aspects that suggest growth in the cryptocurrency market, particularly as investors seek alternative assets. XRP follows with a moderately bullish score of 610, benefiting from supportive aspects and regulatory shifts, though broader market conditions may limit excessive gains. Cryptocurrencies overall are bullish at 710, as Mercury and Uranus align to support technological breakthroughs and adoption. Trading strategy. The short-term strategy this week focuses on identifying key buying opportunities and monitoring recovery points. Vulnerable periods are expected from October 21st to 22nd, when the volatile Moon-Pluto-Mars interactions suggest avoiding aggressive trading. The risk-off period extends from October 21st to 23rd, during which risk-averse traders should reduce exposure as Mars-Pluto could trigger sharp market reactions to negative sentiment. From October 22nd to 24th, the Sun square Pluto and the last quarter moon in Leo may lead to a market correction, creating potential by the dip opportunities. Investors should closely watch for key psychological support levels forming around the 22nd, with a potential bottom aligning with the last quarter moon on the 24th. While the Uranus-Neptune sextile may cause confusion, innovation-driven market players could take advantage of growth opportunities. The Sun sextile Pluto, October 24th to 25th, and the Moon's supportive trine with Venus and Uranus point toward a market rebound, particularly in Bitcoin. Pluto in Capricorn favors strategic investments, and optimism could rise with Venus trine the ascendant on October 25th, sparking renewed buying interest. From October 24th to 26th, a risk-on environment is likely to develop, with the Moon trine Uranus and the last quarter moon supporting speculative trading and increased risk appetite. Long-term strategy. Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn marks the end of a transformative cycle for Bitcoin, particularly in its sixth house, signaling potential long-term shifts in the broader market. Investors should watch for structural changes such as new regulations, increased institutional involvement, or macroeconomic pressures that could influence Bitcoin's future direction. This period may also signify a major trend reversal. It could be a turning point for an upward shift. Pluto's disruptive energy often signals a final breaking point before transformation, with confirmation likely in the weeks ahead. The Mars-Pluto opposition throughout the week indicates power struggles and extreme market volatility. Managing risk is essential, with a focus on smaller positions or reduced exposure. Avoid high-leverage trades, as sudden price swings could result in significant losses. Mars-Pluto transits often trigger aggressive market moves, so anticipate potential shakeouts or large players, whales, influencing the market. On October 22nd, Venus trines the North Node, suggesting supportive long-term growth patterns for Bitcoin. With Venus in Bitcoin's fifth house, opportunities for building and consolidating gains may arise, especially as speculative traders overreact emotionally. This aspect, favorable for long-term buying, aligns Venus in Sagittarius with the North Node in Aries, Bitcoin's ninth house, signaling growing confidence among institutional investors and potential market-boosting news. Strategy. Hold through volatility. If price corrections occur due to Mars-Pluto tension, it's advisable for long-term investors to remain patient. The deeper structural forces suggest recovery in the longer term. For long-term traders, October 22nd to 23rd presents an excellent buy-the-dip opportunity as Venus brings positive, forward-looking energy. Following any declines earlier in the week, prices are likely to stabilize or begin to recover, making this a strategic moment for long-term investments. The Venus trine North Node aspect on October 22nd signals a positive long-term trend. Accumulating Bitcoin around this time could yield long-term gains, especially as the market adjusts to Pluto's direct motion. Vulnerable and favorable market periods. The week ahead is characterized by both vulnerable and favorable market periods, driven largely by the Mars-Pluto opposition that dominates throughout. This opposition, with Mars in Cancer and Pluto in Capricorn, signals power struggles and deep tension, likely putting Bitcoin under pressure due to regulatory actions or macroeconomic news. Traders may react defensively, causing temporary price dips. Economic news could also heighten market instability, especially with the Mercury-Neptune sesquisquare on October 21st and the Sun-Pluto square on October 22nd, leading to sharp reactions to any perceived threats. The most volatile days will be October 21st to 22nd, as Moon-Pluto and Mars-Pluto oppositions peak, making it wise to avoid large trades during this period to prevent losses. The Sun in Libra squaring Bitcoin's Jupiter and the Moon in Cancer opposing Bitcoin's natal Sun on October 22nd may create conflicting energies, driving rapid price swings and emotional trading. The Sun-Jupiter square on October 22nd to 23rd could also lead to over-optimism and heightened speculative activity, so traders should avoid over-leveraging. On October 26th, the Moon's opposition to Neptune may further contribute to confusion and misinformation, causing unexpected price movements. Favorable periods include October 21st, when Venus in Sagittarius trines Bitcoin's Moon, encouraging risk appetite and a bullish outlook, while on October 25th, the Moon in Leo trines Bitcoin's midheaven in Aries, boosting confidence and favoring innovative strategies, which could drive Bitcoin's price upward. Monday, October 21st, 2024, waning Gibbous Moon in Gemini. Market sentiment score, 7 out of 10. Monday begins with a restless and volatile mood due to the waning Gibbous Moon in Gemini, creating a climate of quick reactions in the markets. The Sun sesquisquare Saturn introduces a cautious, risk-averse tone, with traders weighing growth against responsibility, leading to subdued trading in tech stocks, bonds, and treasuries. Early sell-offs or sharp corrections may occur due to market instability, signaled by the Moon square Uranus and Saturn aspects. However, the Moon trine Neptune by late morning helps stabilize sentiment, offering a touch of optimism, especially around speculative assets like cryptocurrencies. As the Moon enters Cancer later in the day, the market psychology becomes more emotionally driven, and a Venus trine to the Moon in the afternoon supports a brief rally, possibly pushing Bitcoin prices higher as optimism increases. Monday, October 21st sees a generally bullish market sentiment, particularly in speculative sectors like tech stocks and cryptocurrencies, though caution lingers in certain areas. Tech stocks are expected to perform well, fueled by the Moon conjunct Jupiter in Gemini, which boosts optimism and risk-taking, while Mercury trine Saturn lends disciplined communication and strategic planning. Commodities may experience a neutral session, with the Sun trine Saturn offering stability but retrograde planets limiting upside potential. Precious metals see slight gains as Mars in Cancer encourages defensive trading, supported by intuitive moves from Mercury trine Neptune. The dollar index faces mild bearish pressure due to Sun square Pluto and the influence of retrogrades, leading investors toward riskier assets like cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin and XRP are likely to experience bullish momentum, driven by Mars sextile Uranus, which promotes quick market moves, and Moon conjunct Jupiter boosting speculative investments. However, retrograde planets suggest caution, as long-term positions may be re-evaluated. Overall, the day presents a favorable environment for growth sectors, particularly tech and crypto, while investors keep a close eye on potential market stressors. Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024, waning gibbous moon in Cancer, Sun enters Scorpio. Market sentiment score, 7 out of 10. Cautiously bullish with volatility. Tuesday is characterized by strong planetary activity that significantly impacts market sentiment, particularly in value-based assets such as gold, silver, thanks to Venus trine the node, which emphasizes long-term growth potential and presents favorable opportunities. The Sun square to Pluto creates tension and power struggles, likely triggering fear and a risk-off attitude, especially in volatile assets like Bitcoin and XRP. Mercury trine Saturn offers discipline and structure, benefiting conservative assets like the dollar and precious metals. However, Neptune's influence introduces a sense of idealism and long-term optimism, albeit with risks of misjudgment due to over-idealization. Mars in Cancer adds short-term volatility, particularly for cryptocurrencies, which may see bullish momentum coupled with significant price swings. As the Sun enters Scorpio later in the day, traders shift toward a more calculated focus on long-term strategies, aligning with Scorpio's transformative energy. Overall, the market sentiment is cautiously bullish but marked by high volatility across most sectors, with safe haven assets attracting cautious investors while speculative assets like Bitcoin experience emotional-driven fluctuations. Traders are advised to maintain grounded decision-making amidst the dynamic conditions influenced by intuition and creativity. On Tuesday, the trading day is heavily influenced by a mix of planetary energies, with Neptune dominating the chart, symbolizing illusion and idealism while fostering a cautiously optimistic long-term market outlook. Mars in Cancer drives short-term risk-taking and volatility, particularly in sensitive areas like cryptocurrencies and commodities, leading to bullish sentiment characterized by emotional swings. Pluto's presence indicates transformative forces impacting sectors such as precious metals and tech stocks, as institutional movements align with long-term strategic shifts. The Moon in Cancer adds an emotional tone, heightening sensitivity and instinctual responses among traders, while Saturn's retrograde influence in Pisces encourages a more cautious approach in sectors like tech stocks and the dollar index. The day's aspects, including Sun trine Saturn, Moon quincunx Venus, and Mercury trine Neptune, promote disciplined trading while enhancing creativity and innovation in decision-making. Water is the dominant element, accounting for over half of the day's influences, indicating a highly emotional trading environment where instinctual reactions may lead to volatility but also an inclination towards safe haven assets. The Bitcoin market could face turbulence on Tuesday, as the Moon opposes Pluto and squares BTC's Moon, highlighting emotional reactions and potential fear-driven selling. Expect price volatility, particularly in the morning. Venus sesquisquare Chiron and the Sun square Jupiter introduce a risk of overreactions, with exaggerated price movements, both up and down. Sun enters Scorpio late in the evening, bringing a more investigative and intense focus on Bitcoin, with long-term investors becoming more strategic. Market sentiment scores suggest bullish tendencies across various sectors, particularly for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, 710, and XRP, 610, while tech stocks and precious metals are slightly more stable, reflecting the mixed emotional landscape of the day. Overall, the market is characterized by a blend of optimism and caution, urging traders to navigate with both intuition and strategic planning. Wednesday, October 23, 2024, waning gibbous moon in Cancer. Market sentiment score, 7 out of 10, positive, speculative, cautiously bullish. With the Moon in Cancer, emotions continue to drive market behavior, favoring safe haven assets like precious metals and stablecoins. Trader psychology remains cautious and emotionally charged, leading to protective instincts taking center stage. Many traders will likely focus on hedging their positions in cryptocurrencies and precious metals, adopting defensive strategies aimed at safer investments. However, the aftermath of the Sun square Pluto may trigger increased volatility, particularly in cryptocurrencies and speculative stocks. Traders could react aggressively to sudden price swings, with the Mars opposite Pluto aspect fueling high-stakes market moves. This opposition may lead some to take bold risks while others prioritize security, resulting in fluctuations in the fear and greed index as emotions cloud rational decision-making. Emotional undercurrents dominate the day, driven by the ongoing Mars-Pluto opposition, leading to heightened volatility. Additionally, Venus sesquisquare Chiron suggests potential pain points or corrections in speculative assets like altcoins, which could present buying opportunities for long-term investors. Overall, expect mixed reactions to news, with a tendency toward fear-driven responses in the financial markets. For Bitcoin, a calmer day follows, as the moon trines Uranus, bringing sudden but positive market developments. Traders may respond favorably to surprising news, and Bitcoin could see a quick recovery from any previous dips. Speculative sentiment will rise, likely pushing prices higher. However, the moon squares BTC's MC, adding potential tension around long-term strategic movements, and midday consolidation is possible. On Wednesday, Neptune remains the dominant force, bringing idealism, illusion, and emotional sensitivity, which may lead to uncertainty and over-optimism, especially in speculative assets like cryptocurrencies. Mars contributes to a short-term bullish sentiment with increased volatility, particularly in commodities and tech stocks, while Pluto suggests significant long-term transformations, especially in precious metals. The moon in Cancer heightens emotional sensitivity, prompting investors to react strongly to news, which may lead to market volatility. Saturn's retrograde influence encourages a cautious and conservative trading approach, particularly in sectors like tech stocks and the dollar index, while Uranus introduces disruption in stable assets. Mercury in Scorpio enhances strategic thinking, allowing for more rational trading decisions, particularly in XRP. The strong dominance of water signifies that emotional and intuitive factors will heavily influence trading, leading to potential volatility, especially in cryptocurrencies and tech stocks. Overall, expect high volatility driven by sudden news or events, with precious metals benefiting from market uncertainty. The final sentiment score is 6.510, indicating a cautiously bullish market with a focus on innovation and security, urging traders to remain grounded amidst emotional fluctuations. Thursday, October 24, 2024, last quarter moon in Leo. Market sentiment score, 7 out of 10, cautiously bullish with volatility. On Thursday, October 24, 2024, the market sentiment is influenced by the last quarter moon in Leo, indicating a neutral to positive outlook with transformative potential. Bitcoin sentiment is bullish at 710, while the dollar index remains under pressure at 410 due to uncertainties in global markets. The Leo moon brings a bold shift in energy, instilling confidence in traders who may seek recognition and dramatic actions. As the moon enters Leo early in the morning, its influence amplifies risk-taking behavior, particularly in tech stocks and speculative assets like Bitcoin. This phase encourages traders to adopt a bolder psychological stance towards risk. The day is characterized by emotional engagement, intuition, and a focus on innovation and transformation, supported by favorable aspects like Neptune sextile Pluto, while remaining mindful of potential volatility from the Sun's squares to other planets. Additionally, the Mars sextile Uranus aspect introduces innovation and the potential for sudden market shifts, creating opportunities in technology and cryptocurrency sectors. However, Saturn's quincunx to Lilith indicates hidden challenges and frustrations, especially concerning long-term investments. The moon's square with the Sun and Mars opposition to Pluto maintains underlying tensions. While some traders may pursue aggressive strategies seeking breakout opportunities in tech stocks or cryptocurrencies, caution is essential as they navigate volatile conditions. Venus in Sagittarius supports high-growth assets, leading to increased trading volume in cryptocurrencies and tech stocks, yet Mars' opposition to Pluto suggests that traders should remain cautious. Overall, market sentiment may fluctuate between optimism and fear, particularly influenced by news. On Thursday, the market sentiment is shaped by strong emotions and speculative trading. The dominant planet Neptune brings an influence of idealism, confusion, and emotional sensitivity, particularly affecting cryptocurrencies and tech stocks, leading to increased volatility. Mars adds emotional intensity, while Pluto signals long-term transformational shifts, particularly in sectors like precious metals. Uranus introduces unpredictability, especially in commodities and Bitcoin, causing sudden price swings. The Sun in Scorpio encourages deep analysis, benefiting fundamentally driven cryptos like XRP, while the Moon in Leo instills confidence and bullish sentiment in speculative assets. Saturn's retrograde urges caution, particularly in traditional markets. The market is heavily influenced by the water element, indicating high volatility driven by emotions, while the fire element adds boldness and optimism. Bitcoin transits on Thursday, October 24th, with the last quarter moon in Leo. This is a key day for market sentiment. Traders will feel conflicted, balancing risk and reward. The Sun sextile Pluto brings transformative news or events, and the market may react to changes in regulation or institutional interest in Bitcoin. Expect price fluctuations, but with more controlled movements compared to earlier in the week. Market sentiment scores reveal bullish optimism in Bitcoin, 710, and XRP, 610, commodities like gold and silver, 710, and tech stocks, 610, while the dollar index remains neutral at 510. Overall, the trading day is marked by high volatility and emotional swings, with a mixed sentiment encouraging caution amidst speculative opportunities. The final market sentiment score is 6.510, reflecting a cautiously bullish outlook tempered by potential sudden price fluctuations driven by emotional and external factors. Friday, October 25, 2024, waning gibbous moon in Leo. Market sentiment score, 8 out of 10, positive momentum, speculative, bullish with volatility. Mars sextile Uranus continues to shape the day by encouraging bold actions and technological advancements. This favorable aspect benefits cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, which may see a surge in market interest. Early in the day, the Mars-Uranus alignment could lead to sudden shifts in market conditions, rewarding those willing to take calculated risks. Expect bursts of innovation and unexpected developments, particularly in tech stocks and cryptocurrencies. The Moon in Leo further promotes boldness, making traders more inclined to take risks, particularly with cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and speculative altcoins. Increased trading volume may also be seen in tech stocks and commodities as investors react to sudden changes. While the Moon in Leo boosts confidence, Mars's opposition to Pluto serves as a reminder of potential power struggles in the market. Additionally, Saturn's quincunx to Lilith introduces hidden fears and delays, which may dampen long-term optimism, particularly regarding regulatory news or unexpected announcements. Traders may find themselves alternating between risk-on and risk-off strategies based on their interpretation of sudden news or sentiment shifts. This volatility in Bitcoin and XRP could present opportunities for quick gains if traders act decisively. On Friday, the market sentiment is influenced by a mix of emotional and speculative trading, and a bullish outlook with volatility. Neptune, the most dominant planet, drives idealism, speculation, and emotional sensitivity, fostering optimistic sentiment, especially in tech stocks and cryptocurrencies. Mars adds momentum and enthusiasm, supported by harmonious aspects with Saturn and Uranus, promoting decisive actions and bullish reactions in commodities and high-growth sectors. Pluto's influence also contributes to long-term transformations, particularly benefiting safe haven assets like gold and silver. Uranus introduces unpredictability, making the market prone to sudden corrections despite supporting speculative ventures. The Sun in Scorpio and the Moon in Leo both enhance confidence and risk-taking, while Mercury's influence promotes strategic thinking despite some emotional conflict. The presence of Saturn in retrograde encourages caution, particularly in traditional markets. Aspects like the Sun square Pluto and Moon square Mercury indicate potential volatility and emotional overreactions, while Mars sextile Uranus supports rapid price movements. The dominant water element highlights an emotionally driven market, while the fire element, 29.63%, encourages bold trading. Bitcoin transits, Friday, October 25th. The Mars sextile Uranus transit could bring unexpected price surges as traders act on impulse. This is a day for quick profits, with high-frequency trading likely dominating the market. The Moon trines the MC in the afternoon, signaling positive sentiment around Bitcoin's long-term potential, likely supporting a rally toward the end of the day. However, watch out for Sun square Mercury, which could lead to misinformation or conflicting news, causing temporary confusion in the market. Cryptocurrency sentiment scores are bullish, with Bitcoin at 7.510 and XRP at 710, while tech stocks are slightly lower at 6.510. Commodities and precious metals remain bullish at 710 and 7.510, respectively. In contrast, the dollar index remains bearish at 410 due to ongoing uncertainties surrounding economic policies. Overall, traders can expect significant movements, emotional reactions, and the potential for sharp reversals in a market characterized by high volatility and speculative trading. Saturday, October 26, 2024, waning Gibbous moon in Leo, moon enters Virgo. Market sentiment score, 710, bullish with volatility. As the moon enters Virgo in the afternoon, it brings a more practical and analytical approach to the markets. This shift encourages traders to adopt a methodical mindset, becoming more detail-oriented and focusing on fundamentals and technical analysis. The Virgo moon promotes precision, making it an ideal time for avoiding impulsive decisions. With the moon in Virgo, market sentiment becomes more grounded, prompting traders to assess their portfolios based on practical investments. However, Mercury's sesquisquare to the node indicates potential communication challenges, which could create confusion in crypto markets and speculative stocks. As a result, traders may adopt a more cautious stance while reassessing their strategies over the weekend. Venus in Sagittarius continues to favor speculative assets like tech stocks and altcoins, but with an emphasis on caution. Meanwhile, the strong Mars-Pluto opposition keeps fears of significant price drops in play, but it also presents opportunities for strategic buying, particularly in Bitcoin and precious metals. Although Mars opposite Pluto suggests ongoing volatility, the Virgo moon encourages disciplined and detail-oriented trading. On Saturday, Neptune, as the most dominant planet, represents idealism and speculative behavior, encouraging enthusiastic trading, especially in cryptocurrencies and innovative technologies, while also introducing emotional volatility. Mars, at 14.86%, in Cancer fosters decisiveness and emotional engagement in trading decisions, and its harmonious aspects with Saturn and Uranus suggest stability and sudden market opportunities, particularly in speculative assets. Pluto's influence supports transformative trends and significant price movements, while the moon in Leo enhances confidence but may also lead to sharp sentiment shifts due to its square to Uranus. Venus in Sagittarius encourages risk-taking in sectors like travel and luxury goods, although strong Saturn influences may prompt pullbacks. Mercury's position supports strategic trading but warns of potential miscommunication due to its square with Uranus. Key aspects, such as the Sun trine Jupiter, foster a positive mood for long-term investments, while the Moon square Uranus introduces unpredictability that could lead to erratic movements in speculative stocks and cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin transits, Saturday, October 26. Bitcoin faces emotional trading reactions as the Moon opposes Neptune, leading to illusions or misinformation impacting market decisions. Traders may become overly optimistic or fall prey to fears, resulting in erratic price behavior. The Mercury trine Uranus aspect later in the day brings clarity, likely correcting any overreactions. Expect market recovery by the afternoon, with increased trading volume. Overall, while the market sentiment remains optimistic in cryptocurrencies with Bitcoin rated at 710, bullish with volatility, and XRP at 6.510, bullish but reactive, traders should remain cautious of emotional overreactions and unexpected market shifts as they navigate the day's mixed emotional landscape. Sunday, October 27, 2024. Waning gibbous moon in Virgo. Market sentiment score, 6 out of 10. Cautiously bullish. The moon in Virgo encourages a methodical and cautious approach to trading, with a focus on risk management and long-term planning. This favors stable assets and strategic buying opportunities in Bitcoin. However, Mercury forms challenging quincunxes with both Chiron and Jupiter, which could lead to miscommunication, mixed signals, or overly optimistic news, resulting in sudden market reversals or exaggerated reactions. Despite small spikes in optimism in cryptocurrencies, the overall market mood remains cautious. Traders may watch for dips in Bitcoin as buying opportunities. Later in the day, the Sun's quincunx to the node signals a critical moment for reflecting on long-term investment strategies, making this an important time to align short-term actions with broader goals. As the week ends, the tone is reflective yet optimistic, with value-seeking opportunities in crypto markets. Neptune's dominance suggests inspiration and speculative trading, especially in cryptocurrencies, while Mars aspects with Saturn and Neptune encourage a balance between ambition and caution, favoring sectors with growth potential and stability. The Sun's trine to Jupiter fosters an optimistic outlook, driving expansion in technology and commodities, though the Moon in Virgo promotes a more analytical approach. Conflicts may arise from the Moon's square to Venus and opposition to Saturn, leading to indecision or conservative moves. The presence of Earth elements indicates a focus on practicality and grounded decision-making, while water elements hint at emotional reactions, adding to market volatility. Cryptocurrencies, particularly Bitcoin and XRP, show bullish sentiment with emotional swings, driven by innovation but tempered by cautious optimism. Bitcoin transits, Sunday, October 27th, with the Moon trine Mars and Moon trine the Sun, this is a day for preparation and renewed confidence in the market. Traders are likely to feel energized and optimistic, pushing Bitcoin prices higher. The emotional intensity of the week fades, leading to more rational decision-making and strategic buys, possibly closing the week on a positive note. Bitcoin sentiment is neutral to bullish at 610, with some potential for sudden moves. Overall, traders are preparing for a potentially volatile week ahead. This concludes our financial and Bitcoin market astrology forecast. Thank you for watching. See you next time.